Right. Okay, we're here at the Blaine Hall house. We're going to do a repair test. We were approved for 4 shingles. We're down here close to the eave. We're going to test the shingles and see if they're easily repairable or if it causes damage. Okay, let's see. We have to take up the shingle, 2 shingles above. We have to break the seal. Okay, that just broke this seal right here. Okay. Right here. Okay, if you can get, I don't know if you can see up in here. There's a nail right here. I want to see if you can see it, but I'm gonna try and get it out. Okay, that one came out. This thing just popped off. I felt it pop in my hand. I was holding it together and I felt it. Here's another nail right here. We're gonna do a simulated repair. We're gonna take the shingle out and put the shingle back. And see, this one just popped off as well. I felt it come. I'm being very, extremely careful with it, but the laminate pieces are just coming apart. Okay, there's another nail, and one more right here. Start over. There we go. So now we have to go up one more. From here, we gotta go there. Now watch this. Watch this piece of laminate. I'm just pushing the shingle up so I can get the nails out. And the laminate's like kind of folding. And eventually it just pops off. That's what we've been having so far. So that's considered damage. It weakens the condition of the laminate and eventually it'll pop off and be susceptible to more wind damage. Oh. The decking feels really weak on this, which is probably the case. You see how this popped off right here on the side? Okay. So a lot of the laminate pieces are coming apart here. Let's see, right there. Yeah, the decking on this thing feels really weak. Okay, and then we have to, I'm not lifting the shingles up very high right now, but we will have to lift them much higher to nail the shingle back in. Yeah, these things are not, this, oh, look at this. The laminate pieces, it just came off, yep. And I was being pretty careful with it, so. Okay, so let's see if that's it. That's it right there. So we had the disconnection of the laminate. It's losing its seal as we went along, causing more damage. That one, this one's split on this side only. So that's 1, 2, wait, sorry. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 shingles we've damaged in the process of taking out 1 shingle. Now let's try and put it back. What I don't like about using the same shingle is that these holes are present now. So that makes it way easier to put back. In reality, a new shingle, we would not have these holes. It wouldn't have pre-made holes, and we'd have to push the shingle up higher and actually drive the nail in a lot harder. So let's see. Boom. I'm gonna try and make new holes, and I'll seal the old ones just to simulate a new shingle. Okay. So I'm gonna move my ladder a little bit closer to this one. Okay. Now this is our shingle that we took out. Set. And I'm gonna use a different hole, and I'm gonna push the shingle up high enough so I can get the hammer in there. Boom, there's one. We do have some granulation loss. In doing that, the nail on the other shingle came up. I just pushed it down by hand, which means that this substrate's not really hanging in there very tight with the nails. Okay, put the next one in. Again, I have to push the shingle up high enough in order to get a hammer in there. See? That one went in nice. Must have been a truss right there. And we're losing granulation right here. You can see right there. Okay, next spot is right here. So let's go next to that one. Again, we're gonna reseal these. I'm gonna do some temporary mitigation on these to seal those holes. Let's go. See, the shingle's barely high enough for me to get the hammer in there. Boom. You see how that's causing more granulation loss right there. The seal is breaking on these pieces of laminate, and then on the end. Okay, so I have to push this one up. It's probably gonna pop all the way across now. And again, I'm not gonna use the same hole. I gotta get up high enough to get my hammer up under there. Oh, it just went right in. The substrate. See, it's losing granulation right there from that. And there was one more right next to that, because this is a split where two shingles are. So I gotta go both sides of the shingle. Man, the substrate's pretty weak on that. See, now it's split almost all the way across, and it's got a little piece hanging in there. So we'll leave that alone. We're losing granulation every time we lift, but I gotta get this shingle back in. Sorry, okay, our shingle starts down here. And I'm not gonna use, again, not gonna use the original holes. And we're losing more granulation and causing laminate to disconnect. Here's the next hole. We go next to it. Yep, got more crease and granulation right there. Coming over to the next hole. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of creasing right there. And then finally on the end, the shingles back in. I'm going to take my caulking gun and seal all the other holes. That's a repair attempt, Blaine Hall roof repair attempt.